Hey everybody, Bill Flipper here, and I want to do a quick video on one of the best hacks if used properly. And one of those is store credit cards. So numerous stores that are commonly sourced for OA and RA offer store credit cards. So there's a Kohl's card, there's a Walmart card, there's tons of stores, they all have them. And usually they have they have larger, I think Walmart's like 5% on everything you buy on Walmart. Kohl's also has all kinds of little incentives. I'm not sure what all of those are, but what you need to do is probably look at the stores you source the most. And like I said, almost every store has a card. I think Lowe's does, and you can look for ones that have the best opportunity. So I do not recommend signing up for all of them, especially if you've sourced there once or twice, because remember, you're going to ding your credit, and you certainly always want to balance out the effect on your credit report. But I actually have one, and and it is well worth my time. It really enables me to get a lot of deals, a lot of profitable items that you can't normally get up, and they can really maximize your margins. So, like I said, I would look in if you have a couple of stores you source, a couple ones where you spend. That is the power of also of Inventory Lab. So you can assume, I think it's the Pareto principle, which is 80/20, which is probably true, where you get 80% of your results from 20% of your action. So you're probably sourcing 80% of your products from 20% of the stores. So once you narrow that 20% down, you can then figure out where you can go through all these cards and look and see what is worthwhile. As you can imagine, 5% back on every Walmart purchase, if you're spending huge amounts of cash on Walmart.com, or the same with the Kohl's. I think, like I said, I'm almost sure most of these stores have them. And as always, when we're dealing with credit, it goes without saying you're going to pay this off every single month. You're not going to pay interest. Um, and there are lots of good Reddit and interesting videos to maximize credit card points, and people get really deep into it. And I think I have some ridiculous amount this year, and not ridiculous, but almost like $1,000. And remember, I paid them off once every month. So again, this is a little video on that tip to go through, look at the main stores you source, figure out which cards you think you're open to. Again, this would be, I believe you have to get them all personal. You can't get them business. But if the juice is worth the squeeze and you're going to use it only on business and you're going to use it properly, you would definitely want to look at this and see if the rewards. I mean, if you're spending like 50,000 on Kohl's, you might as well use the Kohl's card to maximize that. And I think they give you extra month end things, and you get more coupons, all those types of things. So definitely do it, or look at those possibilities, be open to it. There's lots of these little hacks that are ways to maximize, like I said, instead of using just Rakuten, they have different cashback ones. And some of these, as you can just kind of do the math, like if Rakuten's doing 5 and Top Cashback is doing 8, well, there's 3 points may not sound like a ton, but do that over 2 or 3 years or an entire year, and it can really start adding up. So, because I'm guilty of just using Rakuten myself, uh, often because it's so easy, because I know there's such a sure thing. But all these sites, almost all, I believe there's not really much known as like that any of them are scammed. They always do pay out, and some of them pay out sooner than Rakuten. So, like I said, look for these abilities, look for coupons, look for those things. Often, if you're pretty close, you can get to it. And one other thing, if you made this video so far, so I saw this on a leads list. People, you need, I don't know why this would be hard to understand. Kohl's Cash should be the cream on top of the purchase. You should never buy anything just for the Kohl's Cash. They're like on this leads list, they do the math with the Kohl's Cash in. And it's like you have to use the Kohl's Cash on the second purchase. How could you possibly use it on the first purchase? Like I said, so the way I do Kohl's Cash is, like I said, I find something, I can flip for double or something. I'm gonna get Kohl's Cash on top. I don't calculate that into my cost. It's already very profitable. And on the next purchase, I use it like a coupon. Like I said, if it's $100, I have $20 Kohl's Cash. I use the Kohl's Cash and then put that as the $80 buy cost. So I'm not sure. Like I said, I found a very strange leads list when they were attributing, the calculations with the Kohl's Cash. It should always be the cream on top. You should never buy anything. Same with Rakuten. It is not uncommon. It is rare, but it does happen where they don't give you the cash back for the order. So be on the lookout. Usually you can appeal it and I think give them like a receipt. But you definitely want to watch because some of these large cashback orders, like if it's a $50 order, you really don't want to miss that $50, especially if you did purchase through that shopping trip. So that's all I have for today. That's a little tip. Look out for these cards. If it's one or two big stores and you're spending a lot of money, you may want to put that on a store card. Everybody, have a great day. Thanks for everything. And like I said, one last thing is always balance it against your personal credit. So, everybody, have a great rest of your week. Hope your Q4 is going great. See ya.